Hey loves, it's Andrew B and welcome back to my channel, and today's video is all about aloe vera. I'm going to show you how I make my own deep conditioning mask. I am making it for the first time, trying it out on my hair. Now at this point, as you guys can see, I have already used it. If you aren't subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It'll be linked right down there, as well as the bell icon. Click that to make sure you get notifications every single time I post. And let's get straight to talking about aloe vera. Now, most of you have probably heard of aloe vera. It is nothing new. It is big in the natural hair community. And at one point or another, probably you've used it on a burn or a cut because of its beautiful healing properties. But I'm just going to tell you a few facts about aloe vera before we get into actually using it, so that you know exactly why I'm using it for my hair. So the first thing about aloe vera that you need to know is that aloe vera contains proteolytic enzymes. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, but I will put the name on the screen somewhere. These enzymes repair dead skin on your scalp, so it is very beneficial to put aloe vera on your scalp. Lots of times when you're putting on a deep conditioner, they'll say, oh, it's going to clog your pores, so don't put it on your scalp, just put it on your hair. Aloe vera is very, very beneficial if you put it on your scalp. So before you put it on your hair, make sure you put it on your scalp. Because of its gel-like properties, it also really absorbs into the hair and conditions it and makes it nice and strong and shiny. It also prevents itching and dandruff. So usually itching and dandruff kind of go hand in hand. So if you always have an itchy scalp or you suffer with dandruff, it might be beneficial for you to try aloe vera because it is great with preventing dandruff and getting rid of dandruff. One of the main things that makes aloe vera so beneficial to your hair is that its properties are very similar to the properties of keratin, which is the same basically protein that your hair is made out of. And because it's got such a similar structure, it helps absorb into the hair and for the hair to accept it easily for it to be treated. So it's kind of like a protein treatment, although it's not necessarily protein, it's just a similar structure. So you do well to put it in your hair. Probably overnight is fine, but leaving it in for days on end is not necessarily a great idea because it might make your hair hard instead. So the same similar chemical properties as keratin that it has also helps strengthen the hair and give it more elasticity. And you know, when your hair has more elasticity, aka it doesn't snap or break really easily, it helps your hair not break off and thus stay longer. Another great use of aloe vera is to get rid of buildup on your actual hair shaft. It has cleansing properties that will remove the excess sebum on your hair without drying it. So it's not even like a co-wash or a conditioner. It just sort of cleanses away any excess oil that you might have on your hair. Aloe vera also has vitamins A, B12, and vitamin E, and these are basically like the beauty vitamins. And it also increases blood flow to your scalp. So I always advise when you put it on your scalp or anything that's growth promoting, when you put it on your scalp, you do very well to massage it into your scalp. You know, where there's blood, there's oxygen, so it promotes hair growth. Now, of course, there's not lots of scientific studies on this, but you guys have YouTube. I'm sure you've seen how aloe vera has helped grow so many people's hair. So if you guys want to see now exactly how I made the aloe vera mask, how I used it in my hair, then keep on watching. Let's get straight to the processing part. So straight away, we are cutting this piece of aloe vera. I'm sorry, I didn't have the video. Somehow I lost the footage of the video where I showed the whole aloe vera leaf, but I actually just got this from my garden, and I'm using two types of aloe vera. This is the first one, and it looks like your standard aloe vera, kind of on the thick side, but it is kind of different because this aloe is more watery. It's like what you'd use to make aloe vera juice rather than a gel. So you see, as I cut it, first off I cut the thorns from the side, and now I'm cutting off the skin. And please don't be alarmed, I am very skilled with a knife. I know that sounds scary, but if you are a minor, please get an adult to do this for you. And if you are not skilled with a knife, I suggest you do all this on a chopping board, not the way I'm doing it, but I find it easier to do it like this. So you can see I basically cut off the leaf part, all the gel was gone. And now we're doing the inside part, and I'm just cutting out the meaty part. And you can see it just looks more like a fleshy kind of watery thing, like the inside of a cucumber or something. It's really not slimy. But after this, I went ahead and did this to the rest of the pieces, and I'm just using the knife, like you can see, to get everything off. And then we move on to this type of aloe vera, which is more of the fancier one, the way it looks, but it's just the same thing. This is the one that's more like a gel, and I cut this one in the middle so you guys could see how gel-like it actually is. And I did the same thing as the other one, using a knife to cut it through, to cut the edges off. But for this one, I'm actually going to use a spoon. So this is actually the type that's available to most people. So you can use a spoon to scoop out your aloe vera. I actually also just want to leave a little note, which is that I had to redo this process all over again, and I basically just used double of the more gel-like one and only one leaf of the one that's more watery, and it gave me a better, thicker consistency. So just keep that in mind. If you're going to recreate that, do this. So then I put it into a blender, blended it until it gave me that really nice foamy, watery texture. And then I'm going to drain it in a cheesecloth. Now I see lots of people use like old tights, and you can use that if you like. Right now I'm also just gonna add a little bit of water, shake it up so that everything is taken out of the thing. We're not wasting any aloe, and then I'm pouring it into the cheesecloth as well. So what I was saying is I prefer the cheesecloth because it is not stretchy. So as you're squeezing the aloe out, it's just going to squeeze out nice and easily, and you can squeeze it hard and everything's just going to come out. Compared to using the tight, as you're trying to get the aloe out, the tights also continue to stretch, and that really stretchy material is just, if you're like me and you can't handle touching slimy things, like, that's going to take you forever. This gets done really quick, and as you squeeze it out, you can squeeze up to every single last bit is done. And you see when I show you the fabric, the only thing that was left was like a little paste, like a garlic paste or something. I literally squeezed out every single bit. So now you can see what it looks like. I put the cloth up close to the camera and I held a little bit of the paste so you can see how much I got out. There's literally nothing else. I don't have to put it through the cheesecloth again. And then now I'm going to show you what the liquid looks like in the jar, and you see in the jug, I mean, you see that it looks very watery. And then I'm just adding about 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil. Then I pour that back into the blender and mix it up. Now keep in mind that it's still going to separate after this, but this just helps it blend nicely. And this time I used double the gel-like one. This is what it looks like. I just put it in this little bottle, and you can clearly see the separation between the aloe and the oil. So I'm just going to shake it up now. It really bombed the first time I tried to make it. It just didn't come out right. So I decided to do it again. And now it's nicely mixed. You can see it just looks like a nice, like, gel kind of consistency. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it all over my scalp first in sections. As you can see, my hair is sectioned. This is one big section on this side. The shrinkage is real. And then this is a little section on top here. So here, I'm going to put this all over my scalp, and then I'm going to run it down the rest of my hair. So I'm just squeezing it on my scalp through this. And it is foaming up like shampoo or something. So please comment if you guys are interested in me doing a 10-day or a 30-day aloe vera challenge, because I think I'm actually interested in doing that. So you guys can see I just squeezed on quite a lot. So I'm using it basically as a detangler. Going to focus on the ends. That feels very nice. Very, very nice. And my hair is sort of absorbing it really quickly, so I don't have to deal with that like slimy texture. And my hair is wet, so the water is kind of diluting it a bit. I really can't stand slimy stuff. But it doesn't feel slimy in my hair. And look, it's literally defining my curls. Like, not a lot, but a little bit. Like this is just aloe vera gel and oil. And if you guys know, you can see how my hair is. It doesn't get defined easily. Wow. Are you seeing how this is just gliding through? Like, that looks great. Hold up. I had to slow this part down just so you guys could see. Look at this definition. I mean, I'm not talking about gel definition, but look at this with just what I just washed it with water. Like, it just looks, you can't see anything. Look at this definition. Like, even when I use my regular conditioner, it does not do this. Like, this is like hair gel, like, wow. I think I am going to be using this very, very often. Okay, so I'm done with the side. I was twisting them, and my hair has literally never looked this moisturized before. Just look at the individual braids and how hydrated and shiny my hair looks. So I am extremely impressed with how this has turned out. I'm going to do this off camera because I'm literally going to do exactly what I did on this side, and then I'll be back. So now, because I'm going to go under a cap and leave it in for like maybe 30 minutes, and then I'm just going to leave my hair to stay like that for a couple hours. So now I'm just going to remove all the twists so all the hair can be together. It looks so moisturized. Are you seeing how I'm running my fingers through it? Like, I'm actually shook. And now I am definitely going to do some sort of challenge. Just let me know if you'd like to join me, and if you want to do like a 10-day challenge or a 30-day challenge or anything like that. I haven't combed my hair for 1 week, and this is the shedding from my entire head. Like, you guys saw me detangle all my hair, and I'm going to roll this up. This is the amount of hair I've lost from my entire head. I can't remember the last time this was the least amount of hair. Like, I think because it adds so much slip to the hair, it just reduces the breakage and everything. And this is the final result. As you guys saw at the beginning of the video, my hair is actually still damp. It's not completely dry. This is the next morning, and this is why I can't like fluff it out much or break the curls, because then it's gonna frizz up. But you guys can see, like, if you've seen me do a wash and go or anything before, you've seen that my hair didn't look like this. And if you guys would like some sort of styling video, then please let me know in the comment section below. And I just want to put a last disclaimer that just because a product is natural does not mean that it will work on you. So first of all, I would recommend that you do a patch test on your skin, and maybe even leave it overnight just to see if you're going to react, if it's going to cause itching or anything, because it is a plant and people are allergic to plants. So just because it's natural does not mean it will work for you. You can try it in a couple different ways, and if you don't like how it works, move on to the next thing. There are so many different things you can always try. If you'd like to suggest anything else apart from what I've mentioned, please leave those suggestions in the comment section below. Let me know if you've tried aloe vera and how you like it and how you use it. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, hit my face. It's going to be right down there, right up there. Also, hit the 2 videos that are going to be on the side of the screen here, which are just some of my past videos that you might enjoy watching. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video.